everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silver Crow, to the back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more Josh Johnson. The calmest chaos on earth is Hawaii? Homie is in Hawaii right now. Honolulu, to be exact. And you know, it's something that I actually want to go someday. You know, or you know, let's say I want to go to Japan first before I go to Hawaii. Ironically, but thing is, the point that he said the calmest chaos on earth. I mean, most likely, besides that 1 year, which is coming up surprisingly, and when the drop, it probably will be that year. Yeah, let's just put it that way. But anyway, I digress. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Josh Johnson. I will leave the original link to this video down below, so watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also, links to the Discord. Come join to the Crow's Nest. Talk to myself. Have a jolly good time. Also, links to the Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. It's fine. Don't this on as well. Say things, super things. But donate, like, comment, subscribe, sharing all the good stuff. However you show your support. Let me know you rock with reaction content. Rock with the channel and rock with your boy. But for the buckle up, man. Alright, we here with some more Josh Johnson. Grab your snack, grab whatever you need to get. Use the restroom, all of that stuff, because we won't be here for a while. This is a little bit over 50 minutes, way over that. So I can't wait to get into this. So you already know the title of the video. The calmest chaos on earth is Hawaii. Let go.
I've been in Honolulu for a week, about, and I have been dressed like this the whole time. In case you were wondering, yeah, this is what I wear all the time. There are people who, you know, recognized me on the street, said hey, and then there were people who didn't recognize me at all and said, hey, are you alright? Like,
everything's fine?
Something going on? Aren't you hot? Yeah. But it's been beautiful. It's been amazing to just walk around, see everything, meet people. This is, man, y'all are very chill. Like,
it's
I know
Hawaii.
It's a stereotype, but it's also happening, and it is just coming from someone who lives in New York. It is genuinely jarring. It's like, this is wild. Y'all even know this?
They know they chill. That's the cool
Everybody's
part.
so chill, which I understand. It's a beautiful place. This is an incredible place. It truly is. You're still on planet Earth, though. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, a little disrespectful to not be freaking out a touch more. Yeah, I mean, it's charming, but only to a point. It's genuine. Y'all live, even here is so beautiful, but also this is dangerous too. Y'all don't seem bothered at all. This is active volcanoes. There are active volcanoes.
Like right
actors.
there.
The ones that do it. The ones that volcane are here.
What's that volcano?
And y'all are like, do you want to go see it?
I know!
Dude, y'all, because it might do it. Wouldn't that be crazy if it did it while we were there and then we saw it do it? Yeah, it would be crazy. It would be insane. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good watching from the comfort of my TV. It's like, no, you gotta go to witness. It's like, you don't have to be a witness to everything. Sometimes you could just hear a story, and it's fine.
Yes.
Active volcanoes. No one's bothered. No one.
Like zero.
Wow.
Like zero.
I've been places where nothing was gonna happen, and they were freaking out more. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have friends in San Francisco. And those friends in San Francisco, like, you know, any day now, we could slip into the ocean. We could just break off. We just snap like a Twix. We could just... All right, I mean, if you really thought that, why are you paying a mortgage? That's a little wild, right? That you think you're gonna slip into the ocean, but also, you gotta do something. No, blows my mind. Oh, it's been so cool to be here. I had no idea what it would be like to see this many roosters roam free.
They're cocky. Very cocky.
Look, you're gonna have to be patient with me, all right? Because I didn't know. There's a lot I didn't know. This trip has been teaching me a lot I didn't know. I didn't know most things. So I get here and I see a rooster, but I'm like, oh, he probably got loose. Like I hope somebody find their rooster. I'm like, ooh, because I hate to see, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to see, like, a lost pet or...
The one that he is legit, in the weirdest way, environmental and yet culture shock of the whole thing with Hawaii and everything. Which is, here's the thing, I know whenever I go there someday, I will be, too. It's the same thing with you visiting in different cities and places and everything in general. You're going to be some type of culture shock. As much as, getting used to certain things. When you're visiting, of course. But it's one of those things yes, I do want to go to Hawaii, which is a typical thing for some people. Say, oh, you want to do that for vacation, or you want to do that for, I just don't want to visit for a week.
Animal companion just out in the wild like that, and it was walking on pavement like it owned it. And then I heard like a rooster, and it wasn't. I really thought, this is how I grew up on cartoons. I really thought they only made noise like in the morning. I was positive that was like the nature's alarm clock. I didn't know they were like dogs and they could just go whenever they wanted. So now I'm waking up and like, I'm not saying I hear a rooster every time I wake up. I'm just saying like I wake up and because of the jet lag, I live in New York. So because of the jet lag, I'm waking up earlier, just naturally than I would otherwise, and so I'm waking up, and then you might hear a rooster at the time that I wake up, which is very early, like the sun is not out yet, right? And then the sun is out, and then I'm walking around, and I hear a rooster again, and I'm like, that can't be right.
Like, this makes zero sense.
I'm positive that's not right, because I know it's been all day today. And far be it from me, like whenever an animal is very good at something, I try to just trust that. Like I understand the groundhog thing, we kind of made that up, that's not exactly right.
Yeah.
But I still check to see what the groundhog said, right? Because people used to go off of it. Now with the roosters seem completely unreliable. I understand this, the rooster's whole thing.
It will be cock-a-doodly-dooling, and it could be in the middle of the freaking afternoon. Trust me, it doesn't happen just in Hawaii. It happens in certain places like Texas. So.
I will go ahead and start looking for myself. And the way that y'all just don't even acknowledge them. I felt like I was on drugs. I was looking around at the roosters, and I was like, all right, so nobody gonna come get
a loose rooster?
You try to call animal control the roosters, and they hang up. This is very upsetting. Why would you... I didn't know roosters were like rabbits. Like maybe if you just let two roosters hang out for too long, you get 8 roosters, and then 16, and then 64. And then no matter where you go, there's a rooster doing, I guess, nothing. I don't know what they do. 5 o'clock, I heard a rooster, and I was like, oh, poor baby. He gotta be blind. That's what
It's 5 p.m.
No, don't do that. That's him guessing. He guessing right now.
Oh, poor baby.
And then I realized I was completely off base. They don't just stop making noise because of the time of day. Wow. You learn something every day you should already know. That's deeply embarrassing. It's been beautiful. It's so beautiful, and everybody is so like laid back. Not every single person, but like as a general state is laid back. The people who I see freaking out. The people who I really see freak out are not from here. You know what I mean? Like the people, there are a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
Like you could tell. You could tell who's like from here and not from here also by how there's a look. There's a look in the eyes of a person who like when somebody just got here, they seem like they could be from here because they're so excited to be here. When somebody just got here, they're like, oh, wow. And once again, just outside looking in, y'all do that too. Like y'all do have just the locals I've met have been like, man, what a day.
Like it's like if I'm guessing the mood, it's the calmest weed that you ever smoked. Yes, I do smoke from time to time, but still, but yes, it's like the calmest high you ever been on. And if you ever been on that calmest high, let me know what type of oil you smoked and put that in the comments.
And then the last day hits. It's time to go home, and you can tell it's a different look on their face. Their eyes different because they finally got the bill from whatever.
Hey, it's the reason why a lot of tourists pay in advance for a lot of things, so they don't have. So the bill they get at the end of they don't have to be. Like, yeah.
Same mannerisms too, just like. Oh, but it's been beautiful to just walk around and see so many people that know how to swim. That is. Swimming. Okay, swimming for me has been trial and error. It's been a trial of errors.
Trial of error.
And it's like whenever people are like, people don't want to believe that I don't fully believe that I can swim. I'll talk to people and they'll be like, yeah, but you could like swim to save your life though, right? And I'm like, I don't want to find out. I feel like that's one of the main reasons I stay on land is because I'm not sure. What a test. What a test. What a test to fail. And then now you know. Now I know. Now I know I can't swim. That's a crazy thing. But you could swim to save your life, right? Isn't that swimming? Isn't that the whole swimming? Whether you're swimming for fun or you're swimming to save your life, aren't you still the same amount of upright over the water? That's a crazy thing to ask somebody. Imagine somebody's on crutches. Someone's on crutches and you're like, yeah, but you can like run to save your life, right? It's like, man.
At that point, if someone tells me if I'm on crutches, but you can still run to save your life, right? I'm beating the dog crap out of you with those crunches. That I'm using your body to lift me up, okay? Don't ask me some stupid crap like that.
Why would I want to find that out, though? Why would I put myself in a running situation? Why would I, on crutches, walk up and slap a bigger man than me? Just to see if maybe,
I don't know.
who knows? It might be like having 3 legs, having these crutches, and being on 1 foot. And then you see people surfing. I love watching people surf at home.
At home.
When I'm at home, I'll watch any surf documentary. I love surfers. I think it's so cool. I love watching them do tricks. I love watching it. You could just be regular swim. One of the things I've had in the background before is just like a beachy waves, like looping video for hours, and it was people just like, whether they were swimming or surfing, they were all just around each other in the water. I personally, this is just a me thing, this is not a reflection on anybody else, I cannot watch it, I can't, if I'm at the beach and I'm watching people surf, I'm like, how are they not running over every head they come across? Like when you're watching on TV and the camera is just on them, you're like, look at how coordinated they are. They're so cool. Look at them move. Man, I wish my hips moved like that. But then when you're watching and you're like, well, there's somebody's head. Oh, they missed. Okay. I watched my friends. One time I went to a beach with my friends. My friends went swimming and they came back and they were like, you sure you don't want to get in? I was like, you keep asking me if I could swim to save my life, but then also ask me if I want to get in. I think I'm good. I'm good on the beach right here where it's level, where if I drown, it's my fault. But you're over there having a great time swimming. Yay, backstroke, everything. You didn't even see. There was a dude surfing around. You almost died 3 times. I saw it. He almost ran you right over. I don't even know how that works. It doesn't even, like, here's the thing. I don't know how surfing works. You're about to find that out. But, like, it doesn't even seem that bad if you got, like, ran over by a surfboard in the water that was past you until you get to those 3 teeth in the back. Like, that seems like it would hurt. Like, because I'm not saying the board's going to hit them in the head. I'm just saying they're, like, coming up at the same time as somebody's passing, and everyone is so fluid with it. That's stressful.
Yeah, it is. It's like, look, I don't know how to roller skate, don't know how to skateboard. I tried both, one I'm permanently scarred. Surprisingly, the skateboard did not scar me. It's the roller skating that scarred me, because I have siblings, and one of them thought it was a great idea to push me while learning, and I hit the mailbox, did a 360, then landed on my back. Yeah, that freaking hurt. So yeah, so no surfing for me. Okay.
I know it's a gorgeous dance, but I'm watching this dude, just one twist of his ankle, he could have taken out 2 people right there. So you see the big waves that people surf on, right? Mm-hmm. Those huge waves that people surf on, and then they're coming down from the wave. I don't know why. Maybe I was never paying attention in the movies or in the competitions I'd watch on TV, but there's people in there. That's crazy. Why isn't that a sport?
I'm surprised it's not
That seems
Olympic.
like it should be a sport to get in the middle of the wave and not drown. You'll see these big waves, and then there's people surfing the wave, and then there's just a guy in the middle like, did he even mean to get in? That's too much going with the flow. I'm already worried about flat water. If I got caught in a wave, I can't even fathom. If I got caught in a wave and started shooting up, I already can't swim.
Here's the thing. I always tell people, if you can't swim, learn how to float. Because a lot of people like to panic. And the point that, look, I get it, but you're still in the water no matter how much you panic. You must have the be floating. You have to be
You
relaxed.
can't also drown up. Imagine 10-foot wave, you inside. Which way do you swim when you're up? If you're in the wave, if you're here, where are you supposed to go? You're not even caught in like an undertow getting sucked down. You are about to shoot up in the air. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Ooh, I'd be so embarrassed if I drown up. I don't even know if they let you into heaven, because you would be explaining like, listen, I was in the water, all right? But then there was really sick wave. There was a guy on it, crushing it. But I was in the middle, and I was real high up in the air. And I could actually see that I was like above land. But there was too much water in front of my face for me to take a breath. Maybe if I had been snorkeling, I would have had that stick and I could have leaned out and sucked some air. But alas, I was regular swimming. You can tell I'm not from here because I'll go to the beach and I'm not having a beachy time like everybody else. I go to the beach, I don't get in the water. That already probably looks suspicious. That looks like I'm just there to watch, which is, people watching at the beach is like sweet unless you're doing nothing. Like if you also went to swim and now you're like, look at everybody having a good time, you know what I mean? Or if you were like building a sandcastle and then you're like, look at everybody, oh, it's so beautiful and everything. Or if you were surfing and then you take a break, look at everybody. But when you're me and you just went to go,
just to go,
you're standing on the beach dressed like this.
It makes you look suspicious. Okay,
I'm sure I look like a ghost from something.
You look like a ghost from someone kidnap somebody. You can't go to the beach dressed like how you are right now, my man. Oh.
I'm sure. I probably look like the ghost to somebody out there surfing of like a hit and run they did or something. Just because I don't know anybody out there, so it's not like I'm waving. I'm just.
Oh, sorry.
No. I go to the beach exactly dressed like this, and it makes everybody uncomfortable. I'm sure they think I'm the police. Like, I'm positive. This one time I went to the beach and I was just walking. I was truly minding my own business. I even stepped out of my comfort zone. I even took the shoes and socks off. I know you thought that I was doing that already, and I was not.
I know. No, full shoes, full socks.
When I say dress like this, I mean fully. I mean like head to toe.
Oh,
like
Josh,
this.
come
and
on,
so I had
my man.
taken my shoes and my socks off. I was walking, feeling the sand under my feet. I was like, man, I get what people are. Wow.
Oh.
This is nice. This is as nice as they say. This is beautiful. It's all happening, right? And then as I take a step, all right, this wasn't my fault.
Okay. All right, man.
This was not.
Okay.
You gonna judge me?
Yes. Sadly, yes.
And that's fine. I accept I'm gonna be judged, but this is not my fault. Okay, I'm walking.
Okay.
Right? And then I feel something. Okay? I feel something, and it's.
Okay, he said, hey friends, we had technical difficulties with our camera and lost some of the footage from that angle. Wanted you all to see the full set.
It's not like glass.
Okay. So we went ahead and used the second angle for those chunks that we lost.
Cut my foot, that would have been better.
Thank you for tuning in.
I was walking and I feel something. I take a step and I feel something and I realize I can't take another step. I feel it around my ankle and I can't take another step. And somebody had buried themselves in the sand and then grabbed my ankle, right? And
Okay, question. Question. Um, if you're so well covered up, at that point, you need to get up. Unless you, for some amazing reason, you breathing under sand. Okay.
Grab my ankle, right? And so and grabbed it good too. Like they. This is crazy. This is the most Mad Max thing I've ever seen in my life. Hard sand, but then grab my ankle and I turn around and I see a hand and nothing else. And so I'm like,
Panic.
I scream, right? I scream, okay? And so I'm walking, grab my ankle, I stop, I look, I scream. All this very reasonable so far, right?
Yeah, what
all
you do?
All of this is on the other person. Okay, so then I try to pull away. I can't because no quad string, I don't know. But like I can't pull away like I want to. And so then as I try to pull away, I try to pull away twice, and this is still out of panic. I still don't even know what's happening really. I just know that there's a hand around my ankle and there's nothing else, right? And then I finally turn around and see the hand and keep screaming. So I have screamed for too long now, right? Like I should have processed what was happening. So
yeah, but you're in sheer panic mode, Josh. I mean, we can let it slide for a bit, but still, though, for that long, okay.
And out of fear, I start stomping the hand off my other foot, right? So it's right here, and I'm right. So I stomp a while. Now, to be fair to me, they did hold on, all right. So then I'm stomping. Then they sit up, right? They did sit up, which should have clued me into exactly what was happening, but in the moment only did terrify me more. So then I went from stomping the hand and I did kick them in the head. Okay?
Oh, Josh, no. Oh. Here's the thing. It is reasonable to be, but thing is, the point that he went from kicking the hand to straight up kicking the head. Again, I get the fear is real, but Jesus, you don't take the time to reassess. But
kick him in the head, and then I ran, right? And while I was running, it was when I was processing, like, oh, okay, probably not a zombie. A zombie's hand wouldn't have had more body attached to it. A zombie probably wouldn't have sat up and been a whole person that I kicked. Also wild to do to a stranger.
I mean, yeah.
If it had been my friend, they still would have got their hand stomped, right? That was anybody. But then when they sat up and I was like, more? No. So I like the beach. I like it for all of you. I like the beach for everyone who likes going to the beach. I'll go to the beach and I'll watch you have fun, but that's where it ends for me. Never taking my shoes off again at the beach.
Now they permanently scarred him. Oh, nice.
People are like, but you'll get sand in your shoes. Yeah. Or I could take them off and get hands on my feet. What would you rather? If someone truly came to you and they were like, listen, you could have one random claw on your ankle and foot, or you could have some sand in your shoe. I think you take the sand every time.
Yeah, that's true.
No. Oof. No, I got friends that love to swim, and I'm happy for them. No. I'm very happy for it. It looks fun when they do it. Sometimes I'll go snorkeling. That's when you I don't know, almost drown kind of. I don't even fully understand snorkeling because you got the tube. but you're not sucking any air. It's not scuba diving. You got the tube, but then what's the tube for? Because you're just gonna exhale. You could have just done that through your mouth. I don't know how to do it. I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm positive I'm wrong, but I'm saying when I saw it, when they went under, I was like, you don't need that around your mouth. I hope you don't suck in, because that's gonna be water. That's wild that maybe you don't want any bubbles in your face? Is that why you brought the thing down to up the side?
Yeah.
Are you trying to convince the fish you're a fish? Is that the plan? No, if they see me breathing out of my mouth all human-like, they'll swim away. I want them to like me. You got friends that'll go scuba dive. Scuba diving looks very fun. That's when you like try to drown. That's when you're like, that's when you're like, I bet I can get lower. I bet I can get so low that even the water pressure is kind of affecting me. I didn't even know this. People who go that deep scuba dive, like people who do the real deep stuff that look like it's from Mission Impossible. You know that stuff that's like an action movie where they're like, you're gonna have to go deeper than anyone's gone before to see this particular fish. And they go down that deep and then they come up, then they gotta get in like a tank so that they don't explode. I don't know how some people create a definition of fun.
Here's the thing.
Been almost a.
It's a lot of things. Like once you think about it, what is created for us to have fun, or for food, medicine, everything. It'd be weird to go through all of that. I do have to admit, snorkeling is definitely one of them. Like to get that curious, and just to build something like a breathing tube, the snorkeling thing, the mask and the tube and the oxygen tank, just to do that.
About to explode ever. And I've had a pretty great life. The idea you would go down so deep that now you had a tank. Tank was on you. Then you went down. Now you come back up and they're like, you need to get in a tank immediately. Which I believe, these people are experts, but in my head I'm like, but if they came up, aren't they good? Like, you would think, I don't know, it's like you're already up here. So just don't take a deep breath, I guess. Just do some little ones. Mm-hmm. But then they gotta get in a tank so that they level out, so that they can walk around again in not the ocean. Scuba diving just seems wild to me.
Yeah, no, it is.
You got the tank, and then they tell you how much air is in the tank, and you just gotta believe them.
You know, that's not how it works, because you can tell by how heavy it is, and how light. And if it's light, there's no oxygen.
Nobody's ever been wrong. A tank's never been, because they'll be like, no, it's also on the tank. And I'm like, yeah, but like, you ever in a car and it says it's not on E, but then it does stop. And you're like, oh, this needle isn't as precise as I thought it was. Which is upsetting for a needle. You would think as soon as it hits, because I've been in some people's cars, especially those old cars too, where like the needle hitting the E, I would even say it. I'd be like driving with my dad, right? My dad would be picking me up from school or something, and I'd be like, oh, it's on E, just so you know. And he's like, no, we good.
So, Pops, what do you mean? What do you mean we good,
And
Pops?
I would say, Father, I know I'm 7, but from what I've heard, I know I'm not a driver. I'm not a driver. From what I've heard, E means empty. It looks like we're very close to empty and we're not already at home. No, we're good. We're good. It's gotta go past the needle to really be out. just because it's touching the E doesn't mean we're at E. It gotta go past the E, and then that's E. And I'm like, oh, then why didn't they put the E there? Seems odd that they put the E nowhere near where the E is.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just the way cars made, son. I was like, Dad, look.
Pops, no.
I know I'm little, but I can handle it. You can tell me right now if we're poor, all right? That's
tell us right now.
That logic doesn't make sense at all. No, it's on E, but it's like not on E. I'm like, what are you saving up for? Because, you see people, I'm sure, y'all see people all over, Midwest, Northeast, the South, the western parts of the country, all these people, freaking out, and not without reason. You saw leading up to the election, eggs are $12? We had no idea. For everything that we complain about, things are like twice as expensive for y'all. How are y'all not complaining every day? I can't believe that doesn't make you angry to see someone from Indianapolis be like, the apple juice was $6 before and it's $8 today. That doesn't seem fair or right. Meanwhile, here it's $22.
Damn! $22 for some egg? Jesus! And yet they smile, they cool, they will pay that $22 for some eggs. Damn. Okay.
And not only is it $22, there's one jug. Like even when you got the money, you gotta make sure you get there first. And still, how? And still, y'all are like, with enough time, with enough patience, with enough elbow grease, you'll make your own apple juice. You just sometimes when I'm upset, sometimes when life is getting me down, something really grinds my gears, I just try to take it out and try to exercise it in a productive way, you know what I mean? So whenever I'm really angry, I'll get something, I'll just like grind something down, right? And just grind it down over and over again. And then I started to do that with the apples, and then I made apple juice, and now I'm fine. What? No, it's wild. It's wild. Yeah, this is wow. I know I'm still on planet Earth, but whoa. You know what I mean? It does feel like, and I'm really not saying this in a way that is just trying to like butter you up or anything, but this does feel like a different dimension because the 7-Eleven is like nice.
Yes. Oh, wait till he goes to Japan. Wait till Josh ever goes to Japan and see their 7-Eleven, their convenience stores, and everything else. It's due to the fact that at the end of the day, it's one of those things that it is another. I mean, yes, we see this crap on TikTok, on YouTube, and other places as well. We see the stores compared to our 7-Elevens and other convenience stores. Like, wow, what the hell? What's the whoa? What do we gain? Well, how do we get from here to where they're at?
You need to understand. Like, even though you're clapping and you're cheering, I don't even think you understand what you're clapping and cheering for. The 7-Eleven being nice. The 7-Eleven being nice is like... it's like if you turned the AR-15 into bubbles. It's like, what? First of all, how? Second, this is not what this is supposed to do. This is just 7-Eleven. I can tell you right now, in every other part of America, the back of 7-Eleven specifically is for drug use. And look, maybe that's happening here, and everybody just has a real good attitude about it. I have no idea. But the 7-Eleven in New York, okay, so look, the 7-Eleven in New York, there was what this is just an example of how bad it can get, right? There are some places where people who are in any way sort of down on their luck, truly unfortunate, truly having like a rough go of everything, will try to find some way. They need some money. They need something, right? And so they will hang out outside the 7-Eleven. And one of the things that some people do, especially in New York, is they will hold the door open for you when you go in. They'll open the door for you when you walk out, right? All in the hope that maybe if you have spare change or if you could get them something, that you will give them something for that thing. Let me try to do you this small service in return for something, right? Because they don't have anything, you know? And that's something that's like common practice in New York at plenty of places. And the 7-Eleven that I went into in New York, I saw a guy, he was standing in front of the door. He had his hand on the door handle. And I like nodded at him. I was like, hey, how's it going? And then I went to walk into the 7-Eleven and I hit the door. I hit the door because this man wasn't opening it for people. He was charging people to get in.
He was wait. He was charging someone to get in. Like, what the fuck? Like, really now?
Which is frankly a better business model.
It is.
That is pretty good. No, you go into a 7-Eleven. You go into a 7-Eleven in New York City. Let's say they just mopped. Let's say the best of circumstances, they just mopped, right? There's a wet floor sign, but what's that gonna do? What's that really gonna do? They just put those out so they don't get sued. What is that really meant to do? It's a wet floor sign over there. I walked in, it's wet right here. And if you slip in a 7-Eleven, if you slip in a 7-Eleven in New York City, you have to burn whatever part of you fell. Because I know they mopped, but they didn't mop to clean it. They mopped to move around whatever was the reason for mopping in the first place. So if you walk in and you see that wet floor sign all the way over there, and you don't know that means the entire floor, everything in here is wet now, and you walk, whoa, and then you slip, and then you fall on your back, you will want to die.
Yeah.
Walk into a 7-Eleven here. People smile. I know this is common for you. I know that you don't understand what the difference is. I want you to imagine, goodness forbid, but let's imagine that you went to jail. And when you got there, everybody smiled.
Nah, dude, if someone goes to jail and they tell me, or I'm not saying if I go to jail, I don't want that to happen. But this is hypothetically. If someone tells me they went to jail and everybody was smiling at him, I think he's gonna get his butt tore from his A to his E.
Based on your understanding of jail, that would make you more comfortable. Based on what you think about jail, if you walked in and everybody smiled at you specifically, you would think, uh-oh. And so forgive me if being conditioned by New York City 7-Elevens, walking into a 7-Eleven here and seeing people smile, I don't return it right away. I'm shocked, I'm suspicious. If you walk to a 7-Eleven in New York and everyone is smiling at you, that 7-Eleven is being robbed right now. These are not sincere smiles. These are the smiles of people who don't want to be shot. This is smiles. You walk into a 7-Eleven in New York and they're smiling at you, run.
Run.
You run, because there's not, hi, no. It's a, no, people smile at you at 7-Eleven and they aren't even saying anything through their teeth. It's a genuine smile, it's a silent. And they say welcome, and say hello. A smile at a 7-Eleven in New York. Call somebody.
No, yeah. Someone's like, hey, how's it going? A creepy smile. Like, dude, no, just run. Like you said, call somebody.
It's one with a gun. But I think the other two in on it. Hurry. Not just a nice 7-Eleven with nice people. You got different stuff, which is unfair. You got whole flavors. You got whole flavors I can't pronounce. You go into a 7-Eleven here, and you gotta understand. I've only been to the 7-Elevens I've been to, so. Sorry that I'm uncultured. Everything at the 7-Eleven I'm used to is not like that. You get in there and you get to what is this? Hawai'i? Hawai'i.
Hey, you got it in 5 tries. Cool.
You go to a 7-Eleven and you get a Hawai'i Slurpee. I saw the letters. And I was like, I didn't even say it right just now. Get the Leehing. These are flavors I'm not used to. I didn't know these flavors had come out. I'm used to going to 7-Eleven and getting some of the most dystopian Mountain Dew type flavors you've ever heard in your life. Just a color to a thing that doesn't exist the way that it says in the flavor. You go to 7-Eleven in New York, you get like a, I don't know, black elephant Slurpee or something like that. Just something that just sounds wrong. Whole time you pulling it, the machine doesn't even want to let it out right away. You pull that thing and the machine is like, and then after a while, you hold it open long enough and the thing is spinning. Finally, the machine is like, if you insist. And when it hit the cup, it doesn't sound right. When they hit the cup, you're like, something hard inside something soft.
Something hard inside something soft.
I know sounds. This is not all liquid. Not even all ice. Something, then y'all put 3 rocks and 4 paper clips in here. I can tell from the way it's falling, because it falls with no integrity. It falls with no real consistency at all.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Okay, they're back with technical difficulties again. Okay.
McDonald's is good here.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off? Same company. This is the same. It's one company. That's crazy. That's crazy.
If you think that's crazy, there is a McDonald's somewhere. I forgot where. I know it's here in the United States that sells full pizzas. Then going back to Japan, you can get married at the freaking McDonald's. Like, whoa, okay.
Bring all the good McDonald's here, and they would make us eat slop everywhere else. McDonald's in New York City is where you do heroin. I don't mean the back like a 7-Eleven. I mean
the point that you said
the
where
restaurant
you do
portion
heroin.
of the McDonald's. I mean you order your Big Mac and then you sit down at your table to do your heroin. The Big Mac is just a formality.
The Big Mac is just a formality. That's crazy. Oh.
It's crazy. I was in New York. I was going to a McDonald's, not by choice.
By choice.
My girlfriend wanted to go to McDonald's, and so we went into a McDonald's, and all she ordered was an ice cream cone, one ice cream cone, one cone with ice cream on it. You would think that there's no way the devil could get involved.
Okay.
All she ordered was an ice cream cone, one ice cream cone, one cone with ice cream on it. You would think that there's no way the devil could get involved. It's one ice cream cone. It's ice cream. It's ice cream with a cone. It's simple. We've seen it a million times. It's not revolutionary. And they handed her ice cream with a cone.
Mm-hmm.
And before she could even take a bite, she felt something.
Ooh.
And she turned the cone, and there was a Band-Aid.
Ew! Ew! Oh! Everyone at McDonald's getting it. I'm sorry. Everyone in that McDonald's, in that Mickey D's, is getting it. A Band-Aid in the ice cream cone, yes, everyone's getting it. I'm sorry. Ew.
Unless we're having a nightmare, how?
Yeah.
How do you just have them in the back ready to go? In case anybody thought they were going to enjoy McDonald's in New York City? This is crazy. I just want to let y'all know the planet y'all live on. Because nothing seems to get to y'all. Not like fundamentally, not like I'm stressed out for y'all sometimes. I don't even live here, but I remember 2017. I remember in 2017 when that fake missile thing. I remember. How is this still a place? How is it? If that had happened in New York City, real estate prices would have dropped because we'd all be dead. Everyone would have. That's crazy. Imagine what was even said in those moments. You get that text, you finally turn to your spouse, and you're like, it really hadn't been right between us for a long time. And I want to get that out there, because I don't want to die with anything on my heart. And then 15 minutes later, you sitting there. Look, everybody said stuff.
I didn't mean what I say.
Everybody said something that they meant but didn't mean if we were gonna live. How? Wow. Wow. I can't imagine getting that message at work. You at work. Mm-hmm. You might not even like it here. You at work, and then you get the false alarm. You get the, hey, no, you're actually good. Hey, somebody pressed the wrong button. That blows that's how I can tell y'all are actually really good people. The fact that thing happened and so many bosses went unpunched. Y'all thought you were gonna die. And nobody punched their boss right in the nose. Nobody, this is it. This is it. Because the other message didn't go out right away. People thought they were gonna die for like 8 minutes or something. And that's if you looked again. That's like if you checked. You know, some people reacted the way I would react. There were some people that like found, manhole cover, jumped in. All right, okay, yeah, you jumped in. There's some sewage. It's stinky, but you would have lived. You would have, you know what I mean? You would have lived. Then there's other people that, wow. I'm not judging, but truly no initiative. Like, truly, I heard stories from people that were like, yeah, it went off and I just finished my TV dinner. And
they're like, yeah, I'm ready to take my fate. Yeah. Which I can't really blame them for that mindset.
You just kept eating the TV dinner that you weren't enjoying. They were like, yeah, I'd rather die full. And then the fact that like there wasn't like a riot. The fact that there wasn't a riot over the person who pressed the message went out, hey, sorry, we pressed the wrong button. And then as a state, y'all were like, stuff happens.
Yeah, stuff happens. Which is true, stuff does happen. But still though.
I don't know why everybody's stressing out. Yeah, buttons are confusing. Sometimes I press the wrong button. It's not that big of a deal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just have to call a divorce lawyer and he's gonna hold everybody to what they said. While that's just not me. That's not me at all. I was in an elevator for too long one time. I told a stranger, I was like, listen, I want you to call this number. This is my mama, all right? In case I don't make it out, I want you to... We were stuck between floors 1 and 2.
It's gonna be a drop, but it's not gonna be a hard drop.
Who knows, though? That drop could have shook me up. No. But I'm amazed. I think, man, I look around and I'm just blown away. It's there's something very special about being here, which is a reminder that obviously there's more of a commercial presence than there was probably 10 years ago, especially more than there was 30 years ago and everything. But really, when you get here, everything that is so beautiful about being here just requires nothing. It just requires you to be present. There's no... When you look around, there's no amount of money that makes this thing happen. This is just what we've already been given, And especially when you see it in people who appreciate it, it's a reminder that, money can buy a comfortable life. It can't buy a good one.
That's a good one.
I look around.
That's a good one. That's a good quote. No, I'd like to hear that again.
Like, you know, money can buy a comfortable life. It can't buy a good one. You know, like
I feel that.
look around. I look around and I try to watch as best as I can and try to be observant. So I know that there's problems and there's people who are struggling and everything. But everything that makes this place special, everything that makes the people special, everything that makes the experiences here unique are things that like cannot be bought under any circumstance. You could pay for a nice room somewhere. You could pay for like a private cabana. You could do all that stuff, but like the actual sunset, the actual sunrise, the people that you meet if you go out and you talk to people, the sort of way of thinking, that entire lifestyle, it costs nothing. It only requires that you be here, that you be present for it, you know? Every beautiful thing, every unconventional thing, it's like there's nothing you can take away from it. No matter how much money you acquire, there's nothing that can prepare you for like the natural beauty, not just of a place, but of a people and all the things that surprise you when you're really present somewhere, you know? Like the fact that the rooster's just gonna go whenever. It's like,
I was
that's
wondering
insane.
bring it back.
That's insane. Because I think people come here and they think that it works the way it works in other places. There are places you can go all over the U.S. There are places you can go all over the world where that place is as good to be in as the amount of money you have. You know, you can travel all around the world and I can show you a terrible time in a city. I can show you a great time in the city based on what you can afford, right? And then you come here and it's already here. That blows my mind, you know? Like, that's why I think so many people come here.
Yeah.
And so many people come here with a sort of expectation because maybe they've already spent the money. Maybe they've already dropped crazy money to have a true, like, beautiful Hawaiian experience. They're gonna have their minds blown. They're gonna see so many beautiful sights and everything. And then they get here and they see how much of it was just already here. It's just in the people. It's just in the routes you take to get somewhere. It's just in noticing, you know? And then they leave. And that's why when they leave, they're like, oh, I could have done this oh no. What did I do?
Sucks the main camera was messing up, but at the same time, it still is an awesome special. But it's one of those things that, like, say, you never know until you visit a place, you know. And yes, it's the reason why a lot of people visit Hawaii. It's due to the fact that at the end of the day, it's stuff that's already there, and the people who live there for generations after generations want to show that type of hospitality. And I'm all for that. And that's one of the reasons why I want to go. Because I want to immerse into the culture, ask questions, learn the history. Because if it's anything, I'm a good history buff. I love learning history. It's one of my favorite subjects. But yeah, this is a W video from Josh Johnson. So, but shouts to you, man. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you like any of this content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Josh Johnson. I will leave the original link to the video down below so you watch it uninterrupted. Until next time, please take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
And little questions is everything they know about you. No.